So hi and welcome to this CyCoffee session, and my name's Anthony Roberts, and within this session we're going to talk about discovering the key components to a more simplified cybersecurity strategy. Obviously the key components of any cybersecurity strategy, we need that people, process and technology. Most of the organisations that I speak to, being a sales engineer at CyNet, they lack the people and process. So I don't think technology is an issue. There's great technology out there. For the last 15, 20 years, I think a lot of organisations have been buying technology thinking it's going to address the problem. But obviously, technology doesn't resolve everything. And I think to really have a good strategy and to simplify a strategy, you've got to have that people and process element as well. Now, what we're trying to do at CyNet is address that people and process. So we've developed a platform which we call Auto XDR. And by XDR, we mean extended detection and response. You know, as vendors, we love a good buzzword. We're taking a two-pronged approach to it. So we're obviously offering technology, but we're also trying to address that people and process element as well. Now, if you take a look here, what we're doing first of all is we're trying to, with the technology, consolidate a lot of products. So historically, what we're seeing within organizations is that they'll go out and they'll buy endpoint technology and network technology and user technology, because as technology evolves and as cyber attacks evolve, you need to cover all of these different areas of the environment to feel secured and to detect the different types of attacks that are out there. So the first thing we're doing with the CyNet technology piece is we are providing the ability to take multiple telemetry from the endpoint, from the network, and also looking at the user activity as well. Now, to address the people and the process, we've then, as I mentioned before, we take this two-pronged approach whereby, first of all, with the technology, we're providing more automation. So we're providing the ability to detect the threat, respond to the threat, and then giving you the context and the forensics to be able to understand what just happened within your environment. But also there's the people element. So the other approach we're offering and what we're offering with CyNet is our SIOPS team. So our SIOPS team is, you can kind of think of it as a managed detection and response service, but they will address those skill sets. They will address and help with that process. So when an incident does happen within the tooling, you've got the expertise to be able to then follow through the incident and understand what the root cause and the impact was across your environment, which in turn gives you better outputs. Not just telling you that your house is on fire and then having to scramble around and understand what happened in the environment. We're giving you a mixture of technology, people and process to really understand what the root cause was and what the impact was of a cybersecurity incident if it should happen within your environment. So how do we simplify a cybersecurity strategy? So as I've mentioned, you need the people and the process element, and hopefully I've just explained there how we kind of address that. But with the technology, you really need something that's going to give you complete visibility of your file activity, your process activity, your memory activity, network and user activity as well. So to simplify, what we're doing at CyNet is we're offering a single platform that has the ability to ingest all of this telemetry, which will provide better correlation and better context, but ultimately giving you more accurate detections and ensuring that weaker signals are not overlooked, providing full context to the alerts as well. So a lot of organisations that I speak to, they tell me they get all of these alerts every day, but they don't really understand the context, or they don't understand what the alert means to their organisation. So with CyNet, you should hopefully see that you'll get a more context-based alert, but then obviously you've got the people element that we're addressing as well with our SIOPS team. So you can always fall back on them and ask them to dig deeper into the forensics and the telemetry that we're collecting within the solution. So just to summarize, we're offering more of a layered security approach as well. So rather than having multiple point products within the environment, we're offering lots of technology in a single platform to provide better correlation and more context. And just to finish up here, what I finish off with, so how we really simplify cybersecurity is we're trying and helping to address that people and process element along with offering the technology as well. And we're doing that with our CyNet Auto XDR platform. So I hope you found that session useful, and thank you very much.